Do not force. What good can come out of forcing anyone, controlling anyone? No matter how right I am, I don't have right to control anyone. It is okay to be persuasive. I think it's fun to be persuasive. I think it's cool to be persuasive, but not forcing it. And even in persuasion, you do it once, you do it twice, you do it thrice, and then you let it be for a period of time. Because each one of us have a certain capacity to hear the same thing over and over again until we give in to satisfy that person. But then that change is not permanent. Just because somebody doesn't take your advice, doesn't agree with you, or doesn't want to go along with you at this point doesn't mean that I should force and insist until my agenda is adopted. Because if my agenda is not adopted, then this means that I am being rejected or my idea is being rejected. That's not the case. I make chai. I make fabulous chai. I love making chai, right? And I love drinking the chai that I make for myself more than almost anybody else because I've sort of fine tuned it as a combination of Nagpur and Punjab and Malaysia all put together. I think that my chai is amazing. I think I make the best chai for me. First of all, I will ask, do you drink chai? Like, yeah, I drink tea, I drink coffee. Would you like to try masala chai? Not so sure, suppose, and then I have to just let it go. Or they can say, yeah, I would like to try masala chai, but another day I have to go. I have to let that person go again because the person doesn't want to do it right now. Or the person can say, sure thing, but just can I try a little bit? And then you just give them a little bit. Or they try to like, not my cup of tea. It is too strong or too sweet or too intense. Not their cup of tea. They like tea, they like you, but this particular style of tea is not their cup of tea. Everybody has their own way, own preference, and we have to respect it. The main thing is that we're having shared experiences. That's more important. It is not necessary that the other person should go with my preference. Timing is so important. So that's why even now, certain things, I'm remembering it after 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So whatever happened 40 years ago didn't go to waste. I was just not ready for it back then. It didn't go to waste. Certain things can take a very, very long, painstaking time. That makes me think like how patient and painful it is for God to watch its children not getting the message. But God doesn't force, doesn't control, allows you to make your choices, but just remember your choices have consequences. So, however good something is, just remember, keep it simple, offer it to them, and allow them to make their choices at their time in their way. So, we have had the previous message was no control, and the message here is no force. Do not force, do not control. Set up a good example, share it once, share it twice, share it thrice, and then let it be. Not everything has to be a win. Certain things need to need to sit for a while like a good pickle. It has to marinate before it is ready for that person to be consumed at the right opportunity, at the right time, at the right time. So when I don't force my loved one, what am I telling them? I love you. And when I don't force anyone, what am I telling myself? I love me.